I'm a little hurt about that, Zach, but
You'll be all right. Okay. Here's the plan. First off, we need to decide when we're taking this year final. It's been suggested that maybe we take it this Friday. Let everybody come in and take it and get it out of the way. Is everybody in here okay with that? Anybody not okay with it? Anybody who's not here not okay with this? We don't care because you're not here. So we're going to take the final 9 a.m. this Friday in person. Everybody got that? Help me spread the word around. I'll shoot an email to everybody. But and then this final review, I'll put it on Blackboard. So if you guys want to go back over anything. No, all the homework is due. Look at the calendar. Should be the last day of class. Yeah. The 7th, December 7th. Okie doke. All right. And then after Thanksgiving break, which is next week, so there's no class next week. Do you guys work next week?
yeah.
Yeah, but not Thursday. Everybody's off Thursday, right? Okay. So there's no class. Now after break, there's just going to be one assignment for you guys to do that you're going to spend those Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Along with all the homework, yeah.
You're going to write a 1-page paper that's due December 7th, submitted on Blackboard on what you learned about troubleshooting in this class. 1-page paper. Here's the key. Font size 72. Okay. All right. But we have to use that time wisely. Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings from 9 to 12:15. Everybody's going to be working on this class work, right? Yeah. Okay. If you need to, I mean, obviously I'll be around. College, the campus is closed, but if you need to meet with me or questions about your assignment or your grade or homework that you may or may not still be working on, then send me an email and we'll set up a time to meet on Zoom. And 4. Okay. All right. Let's get into this stuff. All right, so the final is 40 questions long. Can you guys see the answers of your motors homework when you open it up?
having a great conduit with that. I know I struggled on up at some point.
How to do that.
All right, so there's 11 questions out of your motors and troubleshooting homework. So you want to study those. Looks like I picked some of the more useful common sense ones. So if it asked you like what the formula for torque foot-pounds for degrees radius bends on the phase B of the transformer at 47 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Don't worry about studying that one because it won't be on there. 9-lead 3-phase motor connections. You want to review those or you guys think you're good?
Yeah, sure, might as well.
Let's review. I agree. What'd you say? My fancy schmear here. Okay. 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 Um, 1, 2, 3. Let's start with Y. 1, 4, 7. 6, 3. Can't see my cursor. 8, 5, 2. All right. So for 9-lead 3-phase motors or any dual voltage motor operation, whether it's 9-lead, 12-lead, 150-lead, for high voltage operation. So what does that mean, first of all, high and low voltage operation, just to review? When you guys were hooking up your windings on the troubleshooting wall mount trainers, you had to look at the motor nameplate to see whether you were high or low voltage. So those motors, you could hook them up at 2 voltages. What were they? 208 or oh, come on, man. 460, 480. So 208, 480. Yeah. So for high voltage operation, if that was a Y wound motor, how would we have to hook those windings up? 480. Series. We have to series them up. So if that picture wasn't on the motor nameplate, if it was scratched off and it didn't show you what the connections were, but you knew you were running 480 to it and you knew it was Y wound motor, how are we going to hook those leads up? We're going to series them up, correct?
Yeah.
So how do we do that? 4 to 7, 5 to 8, 6 to 9, 4 to 20. So over here, that's 4 to 7, 5 to 8, 6 to 9, and that's it. Right? Yeah. So that's Y high. Y low. How do we hook those up? Parallel. So that means we're taking this winding and putting it right next to this one, right? Yes, no? What you end up doing is taking 1, hooking it up to 7, 2, hook it up to 8, 3, hook it up to 9, and then 4, 5, and 6 all together. 4, 5, 6, 1, 7, 2 to 8, 3 to 9. So this is Y low. I'm pretty sure this is how your motors were hooked up, correct? 4, 5, and 6 all tied together, and then 1 to 7, 2 to 8, 3 to 9.
Yeah.
Should we look at deltas now? Okay, let's look at deltas. Son of a bitch. That is a good look at delta, isn't it? All right, high voltage operation. Series or parallel? Series, pretty easy, right? Bloop, bloop, bloop. 6 to 9, 5 to 8, 4 to 7. What do you notice about delta high and Y high? They're all the same. So for low voltage parallel operation, remember the little trick? Take this triangle and this triangle and this triangle and stack them on top of each other. So 3 to 9, 9 to 5. 1 to 6, 6 to 8. What? That ain't right. 1, 6, and 7. Bloop, 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 bloop. And 2, 4, and 8. Check that little arrow I put in there. You really got to do, when you're using this little drawing pad, you got to do it a lot to get good at it. I'm a little rusty, as you can see. All right, so that's delta low. Questions? All right, can you see the answers to your conduit quiz? You open it up. You can? All right. Study those questions. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 conduit questions. And then lastly, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 trig questions. So the conduit bending questions are some of the easier ones, but just to review,
For the last five,
huh?
aren't those like 35 now?
I don't know. We got 3 9-lead motor questions. Got some trig. Got some, what did I tell you?
40 total,
40 total, and what have I told you so far?
38,
What have I told you so far, though?
11,
11?
18. I'm sure it's there.
I don't know. Maybe I'm counting wrong. Who gives a shit, right?
As long as it's there.
I'm not gonna throw anything at you that you haven't seen, if that's what you're asking. All right. Some of you had trouble with these types, so let's do this. I'm running a straight piece of pipe on the wall. From this box to this box, no bends, straight pipe. And I'm running 1 inch PVC. And the distance between those boxes is 83 feet. It's the minimum amount of supports that I need to put on that run.
It's 6 foot from the box.
Got your
Right.
cheat sheet?
6 foot to the 1 foot PVC and another 1.
So 3 feet from the box
All right.
and 3 feet between supports for 1 inch. Is that for all PVC or just 1 inch? So 1 inch PVC, 3 feet between the supports. Why do you think that is? Because it's flimsy. So that's going to be a lot of supports. Let's dial that down to 23 feet. Okay, remember how I taught you to do it? You do it this way if you want. You don't have to, but it's kind of dummy proof. So you got a straight piece of pipe there. Good goodness. It just says shift.
I know, like on Photoshop.
Yeah. I could make a line.
Oh, 20 people? I thought it would be-
There we go. Oh, look at that.
Oh, bud.
Ooh, look at that.
That was freehand. So where's my first deal gonna go? 3 and then 3 every 3 between, right? And then the box is at 23 feet. So am I done? Yes, because this is within 3 feet. So we're done. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct? Let's say 1.5 EMT. We're going 97 feet. And it's, what do they say, inch and a half? Good God. Inch and a half EMT. So what are the measurements for those? 3 foot from the box and 10. So we're gonna go 3, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53. What's the next one? 63, 73, 83, 93, 97. Are we done? This is at 97. No, because there's 4 feet here, so we have to add another one somewhere. I'd put it at 95 because it's halfway between. Who gives a shit? We're required to be within 3 feet of the box. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. LEBUM, lebum. Forgot to mention this. That looks like a basketball, baseball. I forgot to mention this at the beginning. This is important. I know you guys like to have your own laptops, but we need to use the ICC's machines for the final exam on Friday. We also need to bring a calculator. Can't use your phones on the final. Everybody got that? School machines, no phones. Hmm? Yeah. Most of you I trust, some of you I don't. I got keyboards right there. If you can't figure out how to plug in a keyboard and a mouse, we're gonna send you to liberal arts and sciences.
No, that's where they learn how to put keyboard.
So there are 2 people in here that like to use their own, use your own laptop.
I don't remember that, but also RIQ. But not forgotten.
I was gonna do that Wednesday. We can do it today if you guys want. I was just gonna do it the same as this on Zoom and draw it up on there. I would like to have you guys wire some up. It makes more sense when you're wiring it up, but
Okay, I'm moving my way through.
we can. We have to go downstairs. There's a setup down there for you guys to, if you want. Let's finish this up and then we can talk about that. All right. I think I just ran some 3/4 inch rigid. And I ran it from one box to another with no other pulling points in between. And I had 1 stub 90, 2 45-degree offsets, and one 10-degree offset. How many degrees is that? It is?
For 190,
90, 90,
Yeah.
180,
Oh, shit. 270.
and 20.
Oh,
0, 19, 290. Is that code compliant? Yep. What if I made it 3 45-degree offsets? That would make this, how many degrees?
380.
This would be 270, which means 380 is total. What if I didn't have the 10-degree offsets in there and I just had those?
Oh, you're right at it. But,
Is it code compliant?
is it greater than or equal to?
Is it code compliant?
Yeah.
You're allowed 360 degrees.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
So yes,
if you over then.
this is hashtag thumbs up. Thanks. Mhm. Don't forget that an offset is double the angle measurement, okay? Okay, I got a stud 90. And say it's 3/4 inch EMT. And I've already tested out, I've been a scrap piece of pipe, measured it up, and I know that the gain for 3/4 inch EMT is 2 5/8. So if this piece of pipe was 10 feet when it was flat, what would this measurement A plus B B? Yep. Cut the corner, we gain this little bit here. So A plus B would be 10 foot, 2 5/8 inches. All right, same scenario, except I I need to go 5 feet. I got a coupling here. And this pipe is what I need to bend. I got to go 5 feet and then I got to go up 4 feet. Exactly to hit this box. So A is 5 feet, B is 4 feet. So how long do I need to cut this piece of pipe before I bend it? Got to cut it and thread it and then bend it. So how long do I cut that piece of pipe?
3/4.
I need to go 5 and 4, but I'm cutting the corner. So I'm going to end up subtracting that gain. So it's just the opposite of the last question. When I bend that piece of pipe, it's not going to look like this, right? It's going to look like this. I know I got to go 5 feet and 4 feet, but I'm gonna cut this corner. So I'm gonna end up cutting this pipe off at, was it 9 minus 2 and 5/8, so 8 feet, 9 and 3/8 inches. Make sense? All right. All right. And then shall we review some trig? Make sure everybody's fresh and hip.
I get to work on my conduit back. I'm good. I got 2 more pieces.
I mean, you show up whenever you want. Yeah, just do whatever you want. You want to teach a class?
No, I thought you
Come on, bro.
got like a Tinder 101 how to spot a catfish spot.
Yeah.
Like
Swipe left, man.
I got the living swipe
You
left.
come on up here, drink a Monster, and act like you know what you're doing. That's what I do.
Ask Jay about his Tinder experience.
You have a Tinder experience?
Yeah. Also,
You got catfished? I think I know what that means. Like, I'm old, but I think I actually know what that means.
Can you refer to our as the Sluggathor?
What was his name?
Sluggathor?
Sluggathor?
Sluggathor.
Oh, boy.
She was. Oh yeah, this is being recorded.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I'll pause it.
This is supposed to be disappointment, not as. No.
Hey, dude, you go in the box.
Call that theta. $70 inches. 82 inches. How many degrees is theta? Why don't you all do it? Come up with answers and then we'll go over it together.
Go on this, first few digits.
Yeah, do that.
Are you still alive? Is he buried? He's buried, isn't he? Is there just a piece of the half inch?
Hey, are you cutting that pipe or having sex with it? Okay.
What'd you come up with?
61.04.
Everybody have that? So what trig function is it? Sine. These triangles aren't going to show you which one the 90 is. So if I were you, I would redraw them. So you have an opposite and you have a hypotenuse. So sine of the angle is 70 over 82. So angle theta
Oh,
equals
wow. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Wait, I thought everybody came up with that number.
58.61. That's what I got. Wow.
What is it?
I put,
Well, then why didn't anybody say that?
One day wrong.
Well, Ballard said it was 61, I guess it's
You saw how
61.
well I do at the conduit there.
58 point what?
58.61.
There's leaders and then there's followers, guys. Apparently Ballard's the only leader in this group. But I wouldn't follow him if I was you. Okay, so what the formula ends up being inverse sine of 70 over 82. Which gives you 58.61 degrees. Cool. So that's an example where you find the angle. And then let's do another one. Where we're finding, what the fuck? No, I don't.
Did you take it home and not bring it back?
No. And brought it back.
All right.
Well, then where is it? If you brought it back, where is it?
I don't know, I set it up there like a week ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been that thing at home for over a week.
I thought you said on Friday that you were taking it home again.
No, I wasn't even here on Friday. Can't get me there, Zach.
Okay. 18 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is, yep. This is 3 Rankine. So what is this in degrees Celsius? Forget the units, I'm just messing with you.
That's like
18 degrees, 3, and we're finding this, X. Nine point what?
23 hectares.
Hectares? I think it's Kelvin. So what's the trig function? Tangent of 18 equals 3 over x. So x equals 3 divided by tangent of 18. Then you have to convert it to Rankine, and you get 9.23. Cool. All right, well, this concludes your portion unless anybody wants any more examples of anything. Can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting? Got a motion, do I have a second? Meeting adjourned. I'll leave it up. I'm gonna send out an email. I'm gonna put this recording on YouTube, on Blackboard. And I'll leave it up to you guys whether or not you let the others know when the final is and bring their own calculator. And oh, don't forget your cheat sheets too. We're allowed your cheat sheet, your Uglies book, calculator, scratch paper.